Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do something a little different. I've got a little story time. I thought being Siblings Day the other day and Easter, I thought I would share you some Easter stories that I can remember. This is my first Easter. No, I can't remember it, but I do have very fond memories of always getting matching outfits with my siblings and my cousins. Just about the time I was born, my two cousins came to live with us. My mom had 5 children of her own, and by the time I was born, she had a newborn, 2 3-year-olds, 2 4-year-olds, a 5-year-old, and a 10-year-old. And that was a lot to handle. But she always managed to get us each a new outfit for Easter that we also wore for Thanksgiving and Christmas the following year. But it was always new on Easter. And this Easter photograph is one of the most precious ones we have because subsequently years we've just lost the photos from Easter. But she always managed to match us in some sort of matching combination. Now, I will tell you that I love some of the memories that we have dyeing eggs as a family. When money was really tight, there was so many of us that we did do a lot of homemade dye. But my favorite memory is my dad teaching us how to dye eggs to look almost like golden eggs, is what he used to call them, with onion skins. It was something that his mom used to do. She was Polish Austrian descent, and it just was handed down from generation to generation, and it was just it's such a fond memory. I don't quite use onions the way that we used to in my home when we were growing up, so I don't really have enough onion skins to do that for you. But if you ever have done it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I just have these wonderful memories of sitting around the table with my brothers and sisters, covered in newspaper, switching the colors back and forth, going from that wire egg holder to the spoons, just to see, like, so everybody had an opportunity to dip their egg, to color their egg. We used wax crayons, we used magic markers, whatever we could get our hands on, to go ahead and write our names on the egg. It was so important to my parents that each one of us had an egg, including all of the company that was coming over, like my uncle and cousins, anybody who was going to be there for Easter celebration. We had to make sure we made them an egg. It's ironic enough, though, as we got older, and that's part of where the siblings is going to come in, is this tradition of dressing the same. I feel like maybe was subconsciously in our brains because this portrait was taken around my little brother's first Easter. And I don't know if you can tell because I'm wearing navy blue and white stripes, but two of us are wearing blue, two are wearing red, and two are wearing shades of purple. Just worked out that way. And here we are, what would be around Easter, probably one of the last ones we actually had. I think this was 1988 or 87. It was at my cousin Kathy's wedding. And it's hard to tell because it's actually not a really good copy of a photograph, but we've managed to do it again. My dad is wearing his blue shirt. Julie has on her blue outfit. I have on my red dress. Rob was in the wedding party, so he has a red bow tie and cummerbund. My mom and my sister Jane are both wearing black and white. My sister Alicia and my brother Pete are both wearing gray. I don't think we could even plan this any better than we did just by coincidence. So, I miss them all very, very much, and I extend my love to them on this Easter. If any of you are watching right now, I love you and I miss you, and happy Easter, and have a blessed one, and stay safe from me. When my brother Pete got married, it was both a very somber but a very celebratory situation because it was just just about 6 weeks after my mother had passed away. My mother had already had her dress picked out and was very excited. This was her first child's first wedding. And I was in the wedding party, and this beautiful color pink was what my sister-in-law had picked out. And between the time my mother passed away and the wedding we knew that my sister Alicia was expecting her first child, and we did it again. Julie and Janie are both wearing black and white. Me and Alicia are both wearing that beautiful pink. And my father brothers are both all wearing their tuxedos. That was my brother-in-law at the end, and my sister-in-law obviously was the bride. As the years went on, I tried to do as many memorable moments with my nieces and nephews as I could, but it was a lot to get them all together. There were, my brother lived upstairs, my sister lived on one side of town, my other sister lived in the next town over. So getting everybody together to do something fun like this, where we were getting together to make cookies, was just a rare but beautiful moment. I would do things with each one of them when they came over, but to have like representatives of all of the siblings' families, I guess is what I mean to say, is just one of those rare special moments. I didn't spend every Easter home as an adult. I went to Las Vegas when my sister Julie had my niece, Faith Louise, and I celebrated my first Easter away from home there, which was so much fun. And since then, I've spent Easter at others' homes. But none has been as special as it was when we were young. Though we celebrate Easter here as a family, I try to make each one of them special. But having kids at Easter time is really what makes it special. As the kids got older, my nieces and nephews would come over for Easter, and we would have egg hunts in the front yard, which was just grass. It wasn't very exciting or very mysterious. There wasn't a lot of place to hide eggs, but I cherish those memories to this day. So I hope you didn't mind this bit of story time, that I wanted to share a little bit of Easter memories and a little bit of sibling love for Siblings Day for my brothers and sisters. But I'm going to leave you with this one really quick story. Every year we would go to my aunt's house for dessert, and my mother would say, "Put your Easter basket in the refrigerator," and none of us would do it except my sister Jane, and my Great Dane ate everybody's Easter basket except my sister Jane's, and then she had to share her candy with everybody. Jane is such a wonderful, caring person. She had to sacrifice a lot of stuff over the years, and she's done that a lot. So I hope that made you smile, and as always, you guys, take care, God bless, and we'll see you next time, and happy Easter. Bye.